For those who haven't reached their first 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, or you have just started your brand new YouTube channel, or you are trying to figure out what should you do to reach the first 1,000 subscribers. The techniques I'm going to share with you here today are the same techniques you'll be using from 1,000 subscribers going forward. Therefore, the message I'm going to put, the tricks and techniques I'm going to share with you are not confining only to the 1,000 subscribers. Myself, I'm a bigger YouTuber at the moment. I still use the same techniques to continue to grow on a YouTube channel. What are these techniques if you want to grow on a YouTube channel? I usually use this example that in order to score a soccer goal, in order to score a goal on World Cup, in order to score a goal on Champions League, in order to score in any type of football match, you have to make a shot on target. For those who follow basketball, you cannot score a basket unless otherwise you throw a basketball into the net. If you don't throw into the net, you give a pass, it can be assist, but it cannot be a basket. You cannot give a pass and say, I scored a goal. You haven't scored a goal. So in order to score a goal, you have to make attempts of shots on target. That's why you see Cristiano Ronaldo. That's why you see Lionel Messi. They score so many goals. The reason they score so many goals is one simple principle. You have to score. You have to make shots on target in order to score. You want to score, you have to make shots on target. So what do? They make so many attempts than any other player. The same way you go into any other type of field. The more you do, the more you perfect, the more you succeed. That's how it is. So how does that principle, you can use that same principle on YouTube. You have opened a brand new YouTube channel. Let's give the example. This is a brand new YouTube channel. Just 2 subscribers. Brand new YouTube channel. How do you take this YouTube channel to go to 700, to go to 2,000, to go to this one to 168,000 subscribers? How do you move from 1 subscriber, 2 subscribers going forward until you reach that big landmark? It's very simple. Number 1 is posting more videos. There is no YouTube video posted here. So the people can subscribe are the people you tell them go and subscribe. They'll do that because maybe they are friends. That's what they'll do. But if you come on this YouTube channel, you see there are 45 videos, 2,000 subscribers. 2,000 videos, 168,000 subscribers. I don't say that you must have 2,000 videos to reach this one. Depending on the nature of your contents, you might have 100 videos and have 500,000 subscribers. It depends. Each person has their own lucky or whatever techniques, but what we can agree, all of us, is you must post many videos. Don't open a YouTube channel and post 1 video introduction. When people open the YouTube channel, this is what they do. Let me show you what they do. They are so excited of making the first video. And on that video, what they do is to welcome people. Welcome, guys. This is my YouTube channel. You know, I'll be talking about maybe about politics and the traveling, or I'll be doing this video. You are so excited on the first video. This is what you do on your first video. So excited. Encouraging your friends and family to go and subscribe to your YouTube videos. To go and watch. Share my YouTube channel. But if you share that video, it's just 1 video. Why should I go back to the same store which they have just 2 kilograms of sugar? Why should I go to the same kiosk which has just 2 bars of soap? They don't have other supplies. They don't have other things I can buy from. So if you are opening a store, you must have a lot of supplies of different varieties. You go to Costco, you go to Walmart, you go to Target, you find there are clothing, there are food, there are this, there are electronics, there are this, so that you can go on one trip and get so many things. I don't say you must have videos of every type of niche. Even if you are making videos about YouTube or making videos about immigration, have various topics within the same subject you'll be talking about. If your YouTube channel is going to talk about immigration, make a video about visa, make videos about maybe ticket, make a video about cultural shock, make the video about maybe deportation, whatever, make few videos, 5, 10, 15 videos. That will be the first time you open your YouTube channel. That means you can share the link to your friends. You can share the link on your social media accounts. You can share the link on other platforms. But also YouTube by itself, because you post videos, YouTube will just recommend your YouTube channel no matter what. They are business people. The more people watch, the more they also get money from advertisers. So they have to promote you too. But in order for them to promote, you have to show the efforts. So before you go to share your YouTube channel to other people, make sure you have supplies as a store. Make sure you have 5, 10, 15 videos first. That's number 1. Don't waste too much time, because many people, once they post the first video, what do? They sit in their living room. Once they're in the living room, most of the time they are starting sending messages to their friends, starting telling that I'm the YouTuber now, go and subscribe. They are talking what videos they'll be talking on the phone instead of sitting and making those videos. You have to make videos. Don't talk about what video I'll make, but rather make the actual video and upload them. Then from there, you need to have at least, if you are a brand new YouTuber, at least in a week is 7 days. In 7 days, at least post 5 videos. At least. Meaning, if you are able, post 2 videos a day. So it is 14, 15 videos in a week. It is possible. If your schedule is very, very tight, yes, you can end up making 1 video a day. You cannot tell me in 24 hours you don't have 10 minutes to make videos. And when you are brand new, don't start with complicating your life. A lot of you as YouTubers, especially young YouTubers, you think too much about editing, about perfecting your video. The first video, you want to be like perfect, like Mr. Beast's videos. No. As long as you have a cell phone, even if you don't edit a video, you will get views. As long as make sure that your audio is good. If you use a phone, most of the phones, they have very good audio. Don't waste too much on post-production. Most of you are starting after making the video, you made 1 mistake of 1 word, you go, I have to cut it, I have to put this, I have to put this layout, I have to put it. So many things. In the end, you are wasting your time. So post more videos, upload it every single day. Don't waste the time on editing at the beginning. Those will help you to grow your YouTube channel. It's a guarantee you will be able to grow your YouTube channel. Then you have to incorporate your YouTube channel with other social media. You can be taking the link you posted on YouTube, you post on Twitter, you post on other platforms. If you have WhatsApp groups, you share on WhatsApp groups. You have Facebook groups, share on the Facebook groups. Create your own groups. It will help you to grow. But don't waste too much time into other platforms. If your goal is to grow in YouTube first, use YouTube first. But it will help you to keep growing on others. Like you have Facebook page, Facebook group. You post a link, not uploading the full video. Just post the link. If someone wants to watch, click that link, will bring them to YouTube. That will be a way of growing your YouTube channel. But the same techniques I'm telling you right now to reach 1,000 subscribers, that's what I'm doing every single day. One, for me, I don't edit videos because I'm not good at editing. I'm not good, very, very good in computers. But I found a way on how I can do that. Let's say I'm recording the video. I reach on the 6th minute, and then I made a huge mistake. That means this mistake, if I continue, the very rest of the video is not there. If I made a mistake, let's just say, maybe a small mistake, there will be no problem. I can correct it. Oh, by the way, when I was talking on certain point, I said this one, but that is incorrect. This is the correct one. But if I made a big mistake, which I know it can cause the entire video to be, I'm not going to end it there and start another video to cut it, go to merge them. I will stop completely and start the same video from the beginning, because the 5-6 minutes to lose and starting again talking from the beginning is a shorter time for me than going to edit it for 30 minutes. So that's number one. Number two, as I said, because I don't edit, when I'm shooting my video, I'm shooting the video that this is the final. I finish, I just going to upload. So, for instance, the background you see here is a fake background. This is a fake studio, whatever you call it, fake studio, forever. What I do is to create a background, which when I take the video, it will look nice. So I don't need to worry about, I have to put a blurry, I have to put this. I don't need to do that. It's final when I do this one. So this is a background I buy from Amazon. Depending on the country, or you can buy from Alibaba, whatever it is, and something of that nature. On the description of my videos, usually I put some of the links of the fake background I've used. Let me show you some of these backgrounds which I've used. If you go on YouTube, on Amazon, you search YouTube backdrop or backdrops for what? For videos. There'll be so many of these one. So this one is one among. Let me show you the one I've used before. I have used this one, so I'll open this one, just one sec. So they have been created in a 3D. So when you go and make a video, I have this one, I've used this one, and I'll show you in just in a minute how they will look on the video. So this is what is going to happen. So when you put this one, is created in a 3D, you make a video, trust me, you see like that way. That's what is going to appear. So when you make a video, someone will look like, man, this is perfect. So that's how you put your office. So you make a video and it will look perfect. That's how my background is. So you see, when did I purchase the other variation 2 times. I've purchased this one, but I chose this big size. That's why they showed you. I've bought this one before 2 times. One I have here and the another one I left in Tanzania when I travel over there. You see, that's how it is. So there are so many fake backgrounds. So many you can use. I have used this one. I have used this one. I have this one also. I still have, because it's different from the one I'm showing you. I will show you just in 1 minute. I'm just, even there is White House. Let me just open them first and then I will show you. So just for $9, you can get some of these one. For me, I buy the bigger one because I'm the one like to use. So this one I've used many times before. You see when you use it. So it looks like you're in the room, and then there's a background, whatever, that way. You can use this one. So there are different. So for me, I use fake background. And then when I use this fake background, they help me. I don't need to edit. You know, this is another kind, but it's still like, it looks like the other library, whatever library I was showing you. So there are so many kinds of backdrop you can use. So it's up to you if you want to start wasting your time on editing, depending on the nature of your videos, is up to you. So these are some of the videos I've used the fake background. You can see all these are fake background. Let me show you how they appear on the fake background. All these are fake backgrounds. So let's, this one is a fake background. So if you play in the full, it will be that way. It's a fake background. So I don't need to worry about how am I going to edit, blah, blah, blah. That's one. Let me show you another background. Okay. This is another fake background. So the video will be that way. You see? When I'm finishing recording, I don't need to edit. I don't need to do anything. I'm done. Like I finish, I finish. This is another fake background. When I'm done finishing recording, I'm done finishing recording. This is the previous one. Okay. So the point I'm trying to make here is make your video production easier, painless. Unless otherwise the nature of your content requires you to do a lot of editing. But if it doesn't, avoid unnecessary things to make your work of production to be complicated. Just record, you finish, upload, unless otherwise the nature of the videos require you to be editing them. So making more videos, at least one video a day. For me, at this point, I don't have a particular schedule sometimes, but I know in a year I have a goal. Maybe in a year I have to have 400 videos. I need to have 500 videos. I need to have 1,000 videos. So I might post certain times. I can say 1 week I don't post, but another week I can post 20 in a week. So I don't have myself. I don't have a particular schedule because I've reached that point. I have that leisure. But you, as a brand new YouTuber, you cannot post one video and you wait 1 week. Who is going to wait for you? You have 2, 5, 10, 150 subscribers. You are a bigger YouTuber. Yes, you can even post one video in a week or one video in 2 weeks. But you are young YouTube, don't do that mistake. Post as many as possible. The more you post, the more chance of being discovered, the more chances of getting viral, the more chance of getting more views, the more chance of getting more subscribers. So you have to keep posting. That's what you need to do. So that is the way of reaching your first 1,000 subscribers. But after reaching 1,000 subscribers, you are going to also focus on the watch hours to be monetized, to reach 4,000 watch hours. But that is still, having 1,000 subscribers and having 4,000 watch hours is not the end of everything. That is being qualified to YouTube Partner Program. That means you are going to be monetized. Now what after being monetized? It doesn't mean you have to stop there. You have to keep the same thing. Reaching 1,000 subscribers doesn't mean it's okay, my job is done. It's just like you have been working so hard to reach NBA, to play for NBA. Chicago Bulls, LA Lakers, or to go to play with the Phoenix Suns. You are playing so hard to go to play for Manchester United, Real Madrid. You have arrived there. Then what? You have to showcase you belong there. You are 1,000 subscribers. You are not at the top. You are 10,000 subscribers. You are not at the top. You are 100,000 subscribers. You are not at the top. You are 500,000. You are not at the top. Even people with 50 million, 100 million subscribers, they still produce videos in a continuous basis. So that's what you need to do. So try to reach that 1,000 subscribers. Then try to reach the second, third, fourth. You keep growing. And the techniques are not going to end from there. So that is what I want to share with you as a young YouTuber or regardless of subscribers, but these tricks will help you in one way or another. This is a fake background, fake studio background, the one here. How did I come up to have a fake studio background for video production? Majority of people spend so much time to create their studio or to go to edit, use a what you call green screen or the blue screen. Then after that, they are going to remove the background and then they are going to put another background as a studio. They go to use Premiere Pro. They are going to use other editing softwares, programs, Final Cut Pro, and so forth, to have something like this one at the back so that the video can be attractive, the video can be compelling. I remember one time myself, I started learning to use a green screen. I had a big green background. When I recorded the video, I got to do other things. Sometimes I was not good at, and sometimes you see some green color around my, I say, no way. Let me find a way. But not everybody who is making videos is good into editing or techniques. So this is the easiest and the fastest way of video production using fake studio background, or rather, in this context, using a backdrop. So I can go back here and I can touch. This is not fire. All of this is not, is a fake background. This is not the actual flower. You see, this is not the actual picture. You can see that way. That one is not the actual, or this one is not the actual sofa. These are not actual flowers. If I turn this way, let me move. These are all fake. So what I do, I use a fake backdrop. I will show some of the videos I have made using different fake backgrounds to make a fake studio background. This is different from those you use when you are recording on Zoom. You put your hand here, or sometimes your hand is cut, whatever. You cannot be able to see. This one, whatever you do, it doesn't move, so it looks like it's real. So someone can see, oh, this person has a very nice type of studio, whatever you want to call it. So this is one of the background I used. So it's different one, fake studio. See this video. You see, there are books there, everything there, but that is fake. I don't need to edit the video after making this video. When I'm done, I'm done. That's advantage of using this type of fake background. This is another fake background, different one. Fake studio background. You see, I make the video, look, there is a window there, there is a flower, there is a little bit air conditioning, whatever there, and you make the video, looks perfect, you are over, you are done. So that's another video. I will show you where to get them and how to go about them. This is another fake background. I put a table there and interview someone. Looks like you are just at the library or bookshelf, books, whatever, bookshelf there, well arranged, kind of that. So how do you go about it to get that type of background? As I said, myself, I'm not good into computers. Yes, I know to use them, but like editing part, like removing this, adding this, whatever, and it's wasting your time. I want to make my video production as easy as possible, faster processing, uploading being easier, and so forth. So you can go on where? You can go on Amazon. Depending where you are, some people can go to Alibaba or other companies, wherever, and you search for YouTube backdrop. These are called the backdrop. So if you search there, there'll be so many coming up. There'll be so many. So you'll find the one, I will show you which one I used. I used the one which are technically 3D already created, like all these, you can use them. There are so many. I don't use green screen. So for instance, this is one I've used before. When you use, it looks real. Unless otherwise I tell someone this is fake. But otherwise, when you see in the video, you'll not be able to see or to notice whether this is fake or is not fake. This is the one I used in one of the video I showed you there. You see? This is another one I've used before. So I'll put all these one in the video description. You'll be able to see them. But wherever you can go on your own on Amazon and search them, you'll be able to find them. So there are different kinds you can use, whatever you want. They are there. There are different types. So, and if you look at one, you scroll down, they'll give you more option, whatever you want, depending on the nature of the videos. You want to make videos like news, you'll be able to find them. You want to have like outdoor things, you'll be able to find it. So this is the one I use in one of the videos. Also, it has a blurry, like a window, very perfect. See how it happens, it appears on the video. Very, very good. And even if you don't want to make the videos for YouTube, but when you have meetings online, to attend the meetings, you can have one bookshelf background, you put that way, you look more professional in that way. So that is how to use a fake background, fake studio background in that way. So you don't need to start like editing or anything. You record, you are done. Video is complete. That's what I do. So for me, I have like 10, 15 of these one. So I usually make a video of this one, then I take that out, I put another one. If you live in the US, for instance, it's different with the people who live in other countries. Each country is different. So I'm talking people who live, let's say in the US, we know most of the houses here are having like, it's more like a wood, it's not a pure, so you can use a glue to put on those one, but there are those type of pin, like these type of pins, like this one, you can put it on the wall. So you just poke it into the wall, it goes in. Or you can use just like the tape and put on the side. Whatever you want to stick over there, you can be able to do that. So that is how to use a fake background, to create a fake studio background, to make video production without any problem. Another aspect which is very important for growing on YouTube is creating a personal branding. So we are talking about branding and its impact on subscribers' growth, but also on the monetization. When you create a YouTube channel, whether it's a brand new YouTube channel or you are already a YouTuber at this moment you're talking to me, is to make sure that your YouTube, you treat it as a company. Just on any type of social media you are going to sign in or create an account, you need to have account which is related to the brand you are going to create. So for instance, my YouTube channel is EBM Scholars. What did I do? I created a website with the ebmscholars.com as a website. Welcome to the EBM Scholars. Assume even if you don't have anything to do, just go and get a domain name of your company. Go and get a domain name of your YouTube channel. So YouTube channel is blah, blah, blah. Create that domain. How do you get the domain? There are so many companies you can go and buy a domain. There is GoDaddy, Bluehost, Namecheap. You can go and get the domain name. So here you can get a domain name. All the domain name is just about $10, $12 per year. So let's say your company is, let's say, what will be the name you want to have your company? Moving to America. Your YouTube channel is called Moving to America. So moving to America.com. That's what you are going to look like. Do we have, if it has that one, the domain has been taken, you have to figure out what will that be. So unfortunately, this domain has already been registered. Someone else has. So that's why I usually tell people, before you create a YouTube channel, that name, go and look at that name on YouTube. Is there any YouTube channel with that name? If no, good to use it. But before you go and create it, find, do we have a domain name? Do we have a domain with that name? So that it can have a continuation. EBM Scholars is a YouTube channel. Then I bought a domain of EBM Scholars. So let's say this one is already there. So let's say it will be moving to USA.com. Is there any, is already taken? Let's say move to USA. I'm giving an example. Is there any, I'm giving an example, just like already taken. So whatever, so in that particular case, you can figure out this is not a good name to use as my company because I'll not get the domain of .com unless others you're okay for other kind of things. Okay, so let's say you say I want to have ebmsignature.com is my other whatever. So it's available. So you go and buy the domain. So that is something like that. Okay, so it's $10 per year. And the time of the renewal, if you are brand new, they'll give a almost a $6 whatever discount. So this is what they say. It will apply, but the retail price is about $4 a year. So the next year you're going to buy. So instead of going and starting everything, you go and buy a domain name. So already you are creating a branding. So the name of the YouTube channel, is going to be the name of so this is the EBM signature. You see the EBM signature, then you get the EBM signature domain. So you block it. Even if you don't create a website, just block it for a year. And each year you're going to renew. That's the technique you need to have. You don't need to start hosting, creating a website, but just block that domain. Because at the time you want to create that domain, it has already been taken and people will be confused with your branding. Then from there, you need to go and create a Facebook page. People will have a Facebook personal accounts, like the one with your friends, That is a Facebook profile, meaning you are limited. Maximum number of friends is 5,000. Remember, Facebook profile is for friends. Facebook page is for followers. And in the Facebook profile, the one with the friends, you are not paid. But Facebook page, you can be paid. This is not about groups, Facebook groups. Apart from groups, nowadays, after understanding more about the Facebook, yes, you can have groups, but Facebook page is very important than groups. So for me, I have EBM Scholars Facebook page. So you see followers 117,000. I have a group which is have 120,000, but nowadays I'm discouraging to post more on the group. I post more on the page because the page is more authority. It's just like CNN and other things. So this is my page. So here I post some of the videos, actual videos, and sometimes I post the links over here. So this video, for instance, I posted here 2 days ago. This video has 190, almost 120 comments. It has 13 shares. It has how many views? If I go to this video, if I go to look about this video, it will be having a lot of views within a short time. Or within 2 days, you will see how many views this video has. So this is another way of building you. So it has 17,000 views already. So this is what you can do. You can post videos, you can post the links, you can post whatever, but it's another way of still connecting with the people. Even if you don't get money, even if whatever, is helping you through a branding. So 120 comments, that's not a joke. This is 5 comments, 23 comments, and there are enough views. So you see, that's how you keep growing on. Then here it is a link of my other platform. So that is another way. So you start like, you have your YouTube channel. The name of the YouTube channel, you have to create a website or buy a domain. Even if you don't create a website, buy a domain of your YouTube. This doesn't matter whether you are a brand new YouTuber or you already somewhere is grown YouTuber. Because remember, these YouTube channels, anytime, if some people are going to report you, even if you haven't done a mistake, sometimes you can be deleted by mistake or by willingly. Some people can report your videos are maybe encouraging violence, whatever it is, they are not yours. So better to create your own website. It will help you to, if something happens on the YouTube, you have other platforms of the same branding. So that is another thing. So for instance, the same for me, someone might come here and say, I want to book an appointment just to talk with you. So someone can book an appointment. So not only just like I can respond to your comments, but if someone wants specifically to talk to me, so 30 minutes, someone will pay me $30. 60 minutes, someone will pay me $50 just to have a meeting with me. And then you can be either growing YouTube, which can be scholarships, can be something, we can have that discussion. So I embedded the system here where you can go and select the everything. You choose the time you want to have a meeting with me, and then you go next. You go and write your information and pay with your MasterCard or Visa card in that way. So that's why you build personal branding. And this one doesn't mean like you must wait until you have 1,000 subscribers or you have to 50,000 subscribers or you need to have 1 million subscribers. You can start early to build those kind of things from the beginning. Is your brand. So you have a page, you have YouTube, you have a website, or you have just a domain already. Then you go, you create a Facebook page. Again, if you have Instagram, you need to have Instagram with your name as what? The name of the YouTube channel should be also the name, because remember, this is a company. So it's EBM Scholars. EBM Scholars is here. I have 2 YouTube Instagram accounts. I have EBM Scholars and I have EBM Signature. So this one is just a mixture of personal and business. This one is more business-wise, kind of that. So I have that one. Then on Twitter, I have account, EBM Scholars, this one. So that's another thing. Then, apart from that, I have TikTok. I'm not more fan of TikTok. Like, I don't post much on TikTok, but it's something I need to start focusing also to post over there. But it's something I don't want to be left out completely. I usually post on TikTok, but not. I can stay even for a month without posting on TikTok because it's not number one priority for me. So it's just like when you build branding, you have to keep using the same brand, same EBM, same whatever brand you are using, you need to use the same branding. Then there is a community I created, EBM Scholars community, which if someone goes to this community, which is ebmscholars.locals.com, this is not my website, basically. This locals.com is a website which is allowed for creators to create more content for membership or for payment, people to subscribe over there. So it is already there. You can become a member, you can pay $5 monthly, $10, whatever you want, or you can sell content over here. So that is another way I created this one. So if you go to EBM Scholars on that one, you can be able to do that one. So that is another way for me to keep my personal branding in that way. So there are so many other ways you have to do. Then some people can decide, like, you wear a t-shirt, I have a t-shirts or hoodies like this one with the EBM Scholars when I'm doing this one. When I'm doing these videos, you see it has the EBM Scholars over here. Sometimes, so there are so many things you have to do to make sure you are consistent with your brand. Not today, you are calling yourself this name on YouTube. After a month, you change the name. You are changing this one. You are changing this one. The logo, you are changing the logo all the time. So for me, for instance, if someone goes to the YouTube, obviously will be able to see EBM as a Scholars. There is that red logo like EBM Scholars usual on my videos. So that is how I do. So you can be able to create a person that way in a consistent basis and make sure that you are consistent all the time, posting and follow your brand all the time in that particular order. Personal branding, professional branding, and the growth of subscribers. Because if someone sees you on Instagram, EBM Scholars, sees you on Facebook, EBM Scholars, sees on YouTube, EBM Scholars, comes on Twitter, EBM Scholars, go to TikTok, EBM Scholars, go wherever, EBM Scholars, man, you are all over. So that means in the end, someone will, when they see your YouTube video, it is easier to subscribe. If they see on Instagram, it's easier to subscribe. If they see here, it's easier to subscribe because you already captured in all aspects of that nature. CR7, Cristiano Ronaldo. On Facebook, CR7, Cristiano Ronaldo. You go on TikTok, you go on Instagram, you go whatever, YouTube, Cristiano Ronaldo. So you have one consistent kind of. Don't call Cristiano Ronaldo CR7 on Instagram and on YouTube, you call yourself Johnny Ronaldo. No. Have a consistency of branding in that particular way. Take yourself as a personal, put yourself as a brand, take it to the company, take it to the growth of your YouTube, but also how you can be able to monetize those kind of brand you have created for the future. I know one of the things, either you are starting YouTube, you are figuring out what to do and so forth. You want to know what type of equipment will be good for me to use. Either you are brand new or you have been using, you want to change a little bit. There are things you have to figure out. But these equipments will vary from nature of content you are making, the level you have reached as the creator, and how you want to grow from there. But the most mistakes I see from people is at the beginning, you are starting thinking so big because you are watching the most advanced YouTubers and you want to become a YouTuber. You are thinking the high level production while you're just brand new. And sometimes the nature of the contents you are making are not compatible to the high advanced technologies these other YouTubers you are looking at, they are using. If someone is doing vlog type of YouTube, the nature of equipments will be different from someone who is doing kind of the review of the products, will be different from pranks, will be different from giveaway like Mr. Beast is doing. So it depends on the nature of the videos and the complexities of the videos you are going to make. But the majority of the YouTubers don't think about buying all these fancy stuff at the beginning. You might not know whether you need them or not at the beginning. So I'm going to share with you some of the basic items you will need to have so that you can be able to grow, to advance as a YouTuber. Number one is what you are using to record. Are you going to make videos using camera like that lady? Are you going to use camera? Are you going to buy a camera to make videos? For me, if I'm a brand new YouTuber, I'll be okay just to make videos using cell phone. You don't need to buy $1,000 camera, $2,000 camera, while you can buy a cell phone. Instead of buying Canon, all these big fancy equipments, like, and you're brand new, better to invest and buy 1 terabyte iPhone, whatever is from any iPhone, B10, 11, but starting from iPhone 13, 14, 15, whatever, those are there are certain features, they are from iPhone 13 and above, they are not in the previous iPhone. From iPhone 13, there is a feature is called the cinematic mode, meaning if you use that one, the video, it can blur, it can have effect like cinema in a cinematic way compared to the other videos. I have so many videos I've used just a camera, a phone to make that one. For me, I have both very good camera of $4,000 camera and I have iPhone, but I have so many videos I've also done with iPhone. So you can have Samsung has a very good camera, and other phones, they have that one. So for me, I will start with a cell phone. Very good phone, as long as it has a good audio and a good camera, and obviously storage, that will be something to look at. That will be number one. You don't need to start like buying specific type of camera. There are certain type of cameras you can use for specific style. You don't need to have that type of camera. Just a normal cell phone. If you do vlog, just a phone can work with you too. So don't complicate buying whatever. Just start with your cell phone. That would be my number one. That means you lower down the cost. And the advantage of using cell phone is this one. You are already used to record or taking picture of yourself or someone recording you. But if you are not used to a camera to be in front of you, when there is a camera, you are starting getting scared. You feel like, oh, you look like something different. But it's the same like being on the phone. So it's better to start with the phone, something which you have used many times. You are comfortable being in front of the phone than being in front of the Canon, being in front of other big cameras type, whatever those, yeah. So that's my first advice, is to use a phone. Number two, this will depend. But whether you are making videos from your home, whether you are making videos outdoor, I will advise you to have some sort of selfie stick. But to avoid it, to buy a selfie stick separately, then to have a tripod. A tripod is the one with its 3 legs. I will show you. A tripod is something with 3 legs, whatever it is. Let me show you quickly. This way. You put it this way, and then you put something. So this is the tripod. So in order to avoid it, to have a tripod, just to buy a tripod, and then you buy a separate selfie stick, just to have this, whatever, to record. If you are recording outside, to avoid this one, you can buy one with both. This one, it doesn't go too long. So if you put it, you can put it on the table for yourself, like a small tripod, but you can use it as a selfie stick. But this is small. You need something long, which you can use. This one is a tripod. It's very, very long. You see, it's very, very long. So you can put it down and make, you see, wherever you are, you can use a phone and record. You can use a camera over there, but you can use as a tripod by itself. But if you close it and move closer, you can use this one also as a tripod, as a selfie stick. You can record. So this is the advantage. So you can buy one with both. I'll give you an example. And these are very cheap, not very, very expensive items. So this is the item I bought on Amazon. You can see I bought on January 23rd. It was delivered on January 24th. This is the item. This one. I bought it for $24, almost $25. So this one you can use, mostly you can use that one, but majority of people use just a normal phone. You don't use those, those what do they call, whatever. So you can use for phone, like you see, they showed you can use it as a tripod on this one, and you can use it as a selfie stick, and it has a remote. So this is how you can use it. See, you can record by putting there, and it will be able to record you without a problem. And you can put it there and do a shooting without a problem. They show you can use a camera, you can use GoPro, you can use a cell phone, whatever. The Android version, you can use it iPhone type, all those kind of things you can be able to use. And you can use up to 40 feet of 40 feet is a little bit of distance to use a remote in that particular way. I'll put the link of this product. You can see. Another, before you go there, first of all, I'm showing you, I have this one, I have two of this one. Another one which I have is similar one, but it's a little bit longer, is the other one. So there is a small difference between the two, but they're all almost the same. And both they use a remote. They have a remote where you can use in that particular way. So that is something you can use for both. Just like $24, $25, you can have something you can use as recording by yourself and do that one. So another thing, this can be a little bit different, but depending. For me, most of the time, I do my meetings on the table. So sometimes I go live on Instagram, live whatever. So if you use this one, you put it on the table. Sometimes the distance can be far, whatever. So all those kind of things. So to avoid that, I have something different. I have 3 of these one. Because I use YouTube many times. So I have this one, for instance. So this one is what I use on my computer here. So I can put it just for phone or tablet. So it goes up and down like this way. So what I can do, usually I can either put a video camera like this way and record, or I can do like this way, record, especially I'm going live. So I can be live on YouTube here, and I can be live on Instagram on the other camera is pointing me at this one. So I do double in that way. Or I can have vertical video from this one while I'm the other way. So to avoid this one, I have similar something like this one on the table again, but it's not, you don't need to have all these. This one cannot go up and down, but I have different type of things. So, but when I travel, I needed to have certain things like easier one. I usually when I travel, I must travel with it. This one is a small one, but when I'm not traveling, you see it just turn like this one. I can put in my pocket. So what I can do, even when you are on the flight, you can be making a video while this one is standing this way, going a little bit up, wherever. So you can be able to do, but you don't need to have this one. This is something extra. But when you are recording on this one, you have to be very careful. There is a trick on this one. Using a camera front, this one, the camera in the front is not that powerful compared to the back camera. So to put the camera this way, to record it from there, you do not know how you look like. You look on that one. So that way is a problem. Are you going to look yourself and be able to see, let's say I put the video, how do you know, unless otherwise you put something over there to see yourself? So sometimes for me, I bought a small mirror. They're small equipment. It's just like I bought a small mirror. I put it at the back so that when I record it from the back camera, I can see myself, I'm in the screen. Because sometimes you can record in the finish, you find that you are just cutting yourself halfway. You don't have the mistake, the luxury of making these unnecessary mistakes. So there are smaller things, because most of the time, nobody is helping you to record. Most of the time, you record yourself. And all these, you can use a remote, a Bluetooth remote. All these remotes, you can use them on your phone. So they'll be able to work without any particular problem. Some of the other equipments I must suggest, depending on the nature of the videos. This one is something I bought. I've set it up, but I haven't used. This one. You can use for the phone or a camera. For those who are using outdoor videos. So instead of putting a camera here, you can put a phone and it will be okay. It helps not shaking too much when you are recording from outside. So you can use a phone, you can use a camera, and this is not a must at all. This is just like if you want to keep more advanced in that particular way, you can be able to do that one. And I'm just putting this one because it was $37. I'm not going to buy if it could be even 50 or 100 because it's extra. It's not a must for me to be able to buy something like that one. Then from there, so let me show those small equipments I was talking about. This one is $9. Usually it is on sale most of the time. It is almost $18. They sell for $9. You see, I bought 2 times because one I bought for my wife, one for myself. So it helps into just like making, sometimes you are recording like that way. I don't need to have fancy. It's just easier for me to record. Sometimes just using those one at your home and just record kind of that. So then we come to the aspect of microphone. I prefer to use more this type of microphone than using the other one I'll be showing. This one I don't advise the wireless one. I don't prefer wireless, they are good, but I'll prefer to use the actual microphone. But this one, advantage of this one, the one I'm going, there are 2, they have splitter. There are 2, but they are very, very long. So let me show you the pictures. So there are 2. If you're interviewing someone, each one could be able to wear that one. I usually don't like when someone is interviewing, is talking, then is giving that the same microphone. Just buy the one which is split. Each one is wearing one. If you're interviewing someone, it will be easier. Yes, you can have the wireless, but even in the wireless one, why can't you just wear it instead of someone is starting like holding in their mouth? It doesn't make sense. Whether you put it here, it will be able to capture your voice without any problem. So this is how it is. You see, they make the difference between this one and the wireless one. So this one doesn't need battery. It's very stable. It's much better than this kind of this one. I've used both, and I would prefer the wired microphone. So if you are 2, you can be able to use both of you. It can be used to the computer, laptop, whatever, Android, iPhone, camera, whatever. All those, they can be able to connect. And it has a splitter for 2 people to be able to use those kind of. And they are very, very long. Is it 34 feet? So it's very, very long microphone with that wire. So you can use, I prefer to use this one for that particular reason than using this kind of other microphone. This, see, I purchased it on November. This one I purchased on November 2023. I've used this one, but I don't like them much. Yeah, so I will show you in a minute. Yeah, so you can use this one. They are good, but not the perfect one. So you can wear those one and be able to record. So you can wear and the person is wearing. Don't use just one. And starting like, yeah. And this is almost $30. So I have different types. I have 2 different types here. I have this kind. Yeah, so I have different types here. I don't know the other one in there. So there are 2 of one kind. If there is 2 of another kind. I bought different. Yeah, so. Yeah, so I mean, I don't like most of these one. I prefer the wired one if I have to use it for the phone. But you don't need to buy those one, because if you have, I mean, if you have a phone, obviously it has a good audio. But to go just extra, I remember majority of people are going to wear their headphone all the time when they are going to listen. So if they are wearing headphones, audio is very, very important in that particular way. Now you don't see me wearing any audio because my audio is here. I don't know if you'll be able to see. It is here. The microphone is here. So that's why it is in front of me when I'm talking. But you have to find a microphone. It will make a difference, especially people who are using a microphone in that particular way. But there are some people just want the tripod. You know, I talked about this type of. I talked about this one, but some people, they don't like this one. They want like the actual tripod like this one. This one you can use camera. You can use this one. Is very, very light. That's why I'm showing you here. It is very, very light to carry, because I'm assuming some people can record it outdoor. You can record using a camera. You can record it using GoPro. You can record it using a phone. It works, and it's very, very long in that particular way. And I have this one in my office. I've used it many times. You see, it is easier to also use this one. You can see I purchased this one 2022. Last purchase. That's when I purchased this one. And the other part is light. So I'll talk about lights. It depends on where do you record. If you're recording vlog outdoor, you don't need the lights. If your room, you're recording from your room and you have a natural light, that's good. For me, I record indoor most of my videos. 9 out of 10 of my videos I record in the room. So I don't have much of the sunlight. So I depend on lights as lights. So for instance, even here, you can see I have a light here. See? So I have a lot of lights around me, which I will be able to use to record. So it depends on the nature of the videos, whether you need lights or you don't need the lights. But if you need the lights, remember, you don't need to go to buy very, very expensive. Yeah. There are 2. There are some they use batteries, some they don't. This one, you plug in. That's the advantage. I don't like the one you use batteries, like the one you have to buy the actual small batteries. And then you have 2 ways. Apart from putting something, it has something here. You can put your phone while you have another tripod, maybe you are recording yourself, blah, blah. So it shows and it has a remote. You can change this one is not like one type. You can change the what you want to record, like design the light, whatever, kind of that. So you can put a softer light, whatever you want, the length, you can be able to do that one. And it is also, it is not very, very heavy to travel with if you want to go. So I'll put the link on the description. That is about $50 if you want to buy it. But overall, as I said, you don't need the lights if your videos are outside, like vlogging. Those kind of videos don't need the lights. You don't need the lights if you are outside, as long as you know which direction you are walking, because especially for black people, let me tell you, for someone like if you are black, you are dark skin, and let's say the sun is behind you and you are recording this way, you'll be like so much shadow will be coming to your face and you not to be clear. So the sun has to be coming this side and recording this way, so the sun is coming to your face. That will be able to look very, very good than if the sun is behind you. So you have to know the trick of the light. This lady is not using any light because there's so much light coming from the door from outside. So she purposely recording at a certain particular time. She's not going to record during the night. She recorded during the day or morning or afternoon for that particular purpose. So you have to know what type of videos you are going to use. This person also, there is a, if you look on the left side of this person, on the left hand, whatever, there's natural light coming in, so he doesn't need to buy extra light. This person is making the video from the bedroom, and probably there is no enough light from the window, so he's having a light on the side and recording. So you can be recording during the night, it doesn't matter. So you have to find out what time are you recording of the day. Do you need the light, or you're going to use the natural light? If you are making a makeup video, and especially like sometimes you can use the natural, I mean, you can create the light, helps you a lot in that particular way. This person is using the light in the house, just that's all. Doesn't put the extra light in that particular order. So you have to figure out which one is going to work for you. But I don't advise you to start using $1,000, $2,000 from the start. You can use just $100, all the equipment you need, and to be able to make your videos and grow from there. After being certain time, after doing a lot of videos, you can see the need of another equipment. For instance, for me, at one point, I started like making a lot of outdoor videos. When I started making a lot of outdoor videos, so using this type of stick and recording outside, there is a movement you see. So because of that movement, I decided to buy the gimbal. This one is for the phone. Let me show you. Meaning, if I turn it on, this one, you see, even if I run, the video will be steady, will be clear, will not be problem. I can record it this way, I can record it this way. So you can even run wherever it is, just, but the video will be clear. Wherever you walk so fast, go this, it will be going like smooth without even like shaking. So depending on what you need, but this one you buy, there will be $100, $200, up to $1,000 depending. So I have this one for the phone, and I have the bigger one for the actual camera, like you use the gimbal for the camera. But do you need this one? If your videos are all outdoor, walking around, I prefer not buying any other equipment, buy this one, because when you are walking, sometimes you are faster, sometimes whatever, this one will help you a lot to make sure that your videos are more that way. They're a little bit, someone can be able to record and without any problem at all. So be careful on what equipment you need, but don't start buying gimbal while you don't make outdoor videos after all. So why do you need to buy that? Or you're making one video in a month outdoor, you don't need to buy $200 equipment for that particular purpose. You can use your tripod / selfie stick to record, because it's just one video. If your all videos are sitting on the table, every video is just making those one, you can buy this one just for $10, and you don't need even to have a tripod. Just one item. you need to have just a remote. Boom. Instead of using your hand this way, use myself. I have a camera there. If I have to shoot the video myself, I usually use camera. I use a remote on my camera. Boom, it's there. So those are the things you need to pay attention to, what you need in that particular way. But don't just go and buy all the equipments, and don't do that. And the last thing I usually do, but this is if your videos are for you to be indoor. I have explained about using fake background many times. I told people on my videos, I use the fake background. So if you want, like this one is not the full studio, you can buy certain type of those. They're on Amazon. I'll post them. I've made the videos using this type of backgrounds. So this is a fake background. If you look at this one, it look different. Like you see, you can record the videos without any problem. So it's not a must, but this one, they range from $10 to $100, depending on how big of the size do you need. How big of the size do you need that one? So if you need something a little bit bigger, like the one I'm using, usually you can pay up to $50. But if you are a brand new YouTuber, you don't need to have that too big. For me, I have the bigger one because sometimes I have a guest, so I need to have a space with the guest and not just all to be too smooshy, closer together and make the video. So you can try to figure out which you need, what you need at that particular situation. That is another background I've used in the is a fake background. So for me, it helps me a lot. So you need to find. When I started my YouTube channel, this one was not important because I didn't know if it exists. That was I didn't know. Now I know, and I see the importance of using this type of background. I know how it is. So you can get on whatever, Amazon, Alibaba, if they have Walmart, whatever it is, find where you can be able to find those kind of things. Even this one, this is not the actual file. This is a fake background. These are fake flowers. So all this is just like something. This is not the actual sofa. Yeah. So those are the things you need to figure out if you need them or you don't need them on the equipment for your YouTube channel. And this equipment I'm saying, there are YouTubers with 50,000 subscribers. They do not know if they need to have this fake background. But they need it because the nature of their videos, I see their videos. They are making the videos from their living room. Better to have this one. You can put it and remove anytime. When you travel, you can travel with that one. You go live a lot from your city. It's better to have the nice studio in that particular way. Just for $10, $15, $30, you can make a very big change in that particular way. Remember, YouTube is building, you are building your brand. So building your brand is no joke. Building a brand is no joke at all. It's a consistency, finding different ways to improve. So slowly you'll be adding other important stuff. For instance, like I didn't know the importance if I needed the mirror on a recording using a back camera until I was having that difficult problem many times. And one day I saw someone posting, like, oh, you can buy a mirror and put it there and just put it in the camera and you'll be able to see your reflection for yourself. So that is easy. So you see, those are the things you can be able to see, to figure out what do you need in that particular context or at the particular time. And the nature of the contents will be able to force you to find out which or what you need in that particular way.